Hey, you guys, it's me, Miss Nina. How are you doing this evening? And I mean, seriously, how is everybody doing? There is so many things going around, and there's a lot of people that are really, really nervous about what's going on with the coronavirus and everything else. So, as you know, a lot of people are calling me and asking me, Nina, do anybody really know what's going on because of my status as, in the medical community as a medical professional? I get a lot of people that are asking me questions about it. So if you stick around, I'm going to sit here and try to explain as much as I have read and as much as I am being told and as much as research as I have done on it myself, because I deal with a lot of people who are very upset, very scared, very nervous, and rightfully so. So, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about this situation. Here in Cumberland County, New Jersey, we have gotten our first case of coronavirus. It was reported that, a 35-year-old woman is in isolation outside of the county in hospital for the coronavirus. But the situation is, even though we only have one, the state of New Jersey has risen now to over 740 something cases. So that is like astronomical. It's changed in the course of a day. In the course of a day, it went from 4 something to over 740. That tells us that we are, like, for everybody that didn't believe or everybody that thought that this was a political type of situation or whatever you thought is now whatever it is. So we look past that and we deal what it is. We deal with the cards that we are dealt. I'm going to let you know how you can differentiate between the coronavirus and the flu. Because a lot of people are asking me, Miss Nina, how do I tell? I'm scared. I don't know. I feel sick, but I'm not sure whether, I should go to the doctor or not. I just don't know what to do. And rightfully so. But I need you to calm down just a little bit and take some inventory and think, you know what I'm saying? I know you are very scared. Everybody is very scared. But now is the time to really pay attention to yourselves and to your bodies, to your children, to your spouses, and find out and stay contained. Stay within your homes. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. When they say keep your kids inside, I know you get sick and tired of your kids making noise or whatever, but this means their life. Keep them in the house. You know what I'm saying? Find things for them to do. Do what you're supposed to be doing right now. And that's saving your family's life, because that's what it comes down to. That's what it really boils down to. But anyhow, let me read you, let me just let you know what the symptoms are for the coronavirus. The main symptoms of the novel coronavirus are fever, tiredness, dry cough, and shortness of breath. I know that sounds, like a little bit of stuff in comparison, but I don't just mean shortness of breath till you're taking little teeny. No, I mean you're really having difficulty breathing. So that's the coronavirus. Then we have allergies or something like that, would include sneezing, wheezing, coughing, and that's without a fever. So most of us are used to our allergies, and we know what triggers them for most of us. So if you have allergies, you know that you're not going to have a fever with that. If it's not the coronavirus. Coronavirus comes with a fever. All right. And the regular flu has fever, body aches, and it usually doesn't cause shortness of breath. That's the biggest differentiator right there. If you are having shortness of breath, please call your doctor. Now, I will tell you that most doctors' offices are not allowing people just to come in. They want you to call and explain what is going on with you, because they have other patients that are sitting there in the office, or they have to protect the staff themselves. And if the medical staff gets sick, then who is going to take care of us? So don't get upset, you guys. I've heard so many people on social media, I couldn't even go into my doctor's office. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. Trust me, they have people that they have to take care of. So they want to make sure that they stay well so that they can take care of all of us. You know what I'm saying? I have even implemented some things myself where I'm not around patients as much or whatever, because I don't want cross contamination. So I just limit the things that I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? And I think all of us should. Let's look at another thing that most of us are used to doing. And we're going to take this in steps, okay? We're taking it in steps. If you are sick, call your doctor's office. Let them know what your symptoms are. They will guide you from there. The doctor, if they know you, and if this is your primary care physician, most of the time they will look up your chart and see the things that have normally happened to you. If you have some long-term situations that they've been treating you for all this time, then they will more likely continue to treat you for those situations. Your doctor, if you've been going there, they know you. They know what time of the year you usually get this flu, or you usually get other things that are going wrong. So just calm down. And I know that you're scared, because everybody is. But you have to understand that they have to take things the way that they have to take them. So just calm down. Call your doctor if you are sick. Give them your symptoms. And I mean, write them down. Tell them everything. Don't leave anything out. Tell them how you are feeling, the length that you have had these symptoms, what you are doing. And most of all, if you do happen to get these symptoms, make sure you drink plenty of fluids. Make sure that you have things like Tylenol on deck. A lot of people are coughing, so make sure you get yourself a cough suppressant, because some people, believe it or not, are not being hospitalized for this. They're just being self-isolated at home. So what I'm telling you is to make sure that you have everything you need to treat yourself at home. Because some people don't need isolation. Just because you tested positive, if you are not that person that is severe, that, you know, this will pass you in time at home, you just have to be isolated so that you don't contaminate other people and get other people sick. You're going to need some things on deck. And if you don't have them, make sure that you call somebody and ask the person, leave them outside on a step or whatever, and you'll get them. But the most important part is to try to remain calm. And you know, I know you're afraid. And for those who are home and are dealing with this, they're even more afraid, because they don't know what one day to the next their symptoms are going to get worse, or are they going to get better. They're looking at the duration. What is my 14 days going to end up looking like? Am I going to end up in the hospital? Are they going to have enough ventilators to treat me? Make sure that you keep a level head and let family members know what is going on with you. A lot of our older people don't, unfortunately, they lay down and they go to sleep when, you know, when they're not feeling well. So a lot of times it's not just the fact that their immunity is suppressed. It is the fact that they lay down and they go to sleep and they feel as though everything is going to be solved with taking a nap. And that's just putting it kindly. And, you know, I mean, of course, up until now, you can remedy a lot of things with taking a nap. But this is not the case. So make sure that you check on them, and make sure that you let them know the severity of keeping in touch with somebody and letting them know whether their symptoms have gotten worse from day to day. That is why our older community is passing away more so with this, because it's a couple different reasons. Not only their immunity is lower, but they don't want to go out to the doctor. They don't want to get treated. They take things into their own hands, and some of the remedies that they are using are not good enough to try to treat this situation. So you really want to be proactive and call and check on your elderly. And I mean, stay the distance. 6 feet, you guys, 6 to 8 feet. 6 to 8 feet rather. I don't suggest anybody just walk in. You know, like, I'm a nurse practitioner. I do not suggest that anybody just walk in to somebody that is that sick. And if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have your mask should be N95. N95 mask will help guard you. If you don't have that, then, you know, the little mask that they have, it won't do you any good in that situation at that close proximity. So what you're going to have to do is make sure that you are well protected and well guarded. We are living in a time where we have to protect ourselves. So don't take it personal that somebody does not want to come into your house. Don't take it personal that somebody is leaving food out on your step. Be thankful that they even thought about you. You know, and make sure that you do think about the next person. If you are buying food for yourself, make sure that you buy food for a couple more families if you can financially afford to do that. Because it just might come down to the fact that, you know, you being a little bit more financially situated, you able to help out people. You know, and don't be afraid to share what you have, because God will